Everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the Officers Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. As you know that we are doing the definition terms of the important act. In your BRBL subject, there are total 25 acts. So we have to understand the definition term because it is also the part of the syllabus. So that's why this session is very much important. Okay. So now let's start with the session. And before starting this session, I would like to say you that the Power Pack revision batch is going on in which your ABM subject is going on. So if you want to enroll in this Power Pack revision batch, this is the last, you can say, a batch of this session. After that, we have already launched the the target, that is a Sankalp batch for the November session. So if you are new in this session now, then you can easily take the CAIIB English medium batch, okay, of November session. And if you want to give, and if you are giving the paper in the June sessions, and then you have to enroll in this Power Pack revision batch by applying the coupon code, that is Y391. Good morning, Shiva sir. Okay, so this is your English medium. My subject will be start from 18th of June, 1 day, 2 hour each. 2 hour each, 1 day. Okay, so from 18 to 22 June, my subject will be go on. 23 will be the marathon, and 24 is your subject. Okay, so that's why this session is very much important, and the marathon that will be held before the exam is again very important for your quick revision. Okay, now let's start with the definition. So today we are going to finish the 2 definition term. We have already finished module D, and then we are doing the module C. So module C definition is again very much important. Okay, now what is integrated banking ombudsman? We know that in your JAIIB, when the subject was your LRAB. So basically we have just studied the banking ombudsman 2006, right? But now there is a merger of 3 ombudsman. And now we have to study about the integrated banking ombudsman. So what are the various terms we have to understand? Good morning, Ghose sir. Now class, what is appellant authority? Class, this is important. That can become in the form of question, that who is the appellant authority under this act. So the appellant authority is executive director in charge of the Department of Reserve Bank of India. So you have to learn executive director. See, executive director is the exact answer for this question. Done. Now, what is award? Award means that is passed by the ombudsman. Okay, what is this? Award is basically which is passed by the ombudsman. So in the one word you can say that na, award is basically the justice. What is award? Award is the basically justice which is given by the ombudsman. That's it. In the court we normally say it decree in civil court, right? So what is decree? Decree is the final judgment. So same thing in the ombudsman, it is called as the award. So this is again important term. Okay class, this is again a important term. Done. So I think this definition is clear to all of you. Next, what is bank? What is bank under the ombudsman scheme? So bank means a banking company. 1. Corresponding new bank. 2. RRB Bank. 3. State Bank of India. 4. And as defined in the Banking Regulation Act, a cooperative bank also, okay, to the extent not excluded under scheme but does not include a bank in resolution or winding up or under direction or any other bank specified by the Reserve Bank. Okay class, it means suppose if Reserve Bank of India say that this bank will not comes under the integrated banking ombudsman, so that bank will not come. So it is totally the discretion power of the Reserve Bank of India. Okay, it is totally the discretion power of the Reserve Bank of India. That's it. Okay, so this is the important term. Now, what is complaint? Complaint is basically representation in writing or through other modes alleging deficiency in service on the part of regulated entity and seeking relief. That is complaint. As we know that, what is the basic purpose of ombudsman? So ombudsman is basically Rajni ma'am, what you have written, RRB? Ma'am, it's simply the definition of bank. Okay, ma'am. It is simply the ma'am definition of the bank. So ma'am, the complaints of corresponding new bank, RRB Bank, State Bank of India. So the customer complaint can be easily handled by the ombudsman, because ma'am, ombudsman main work is to this one. Okay, ombudsman main work is to judgment, to solve the complaint. That's it. Okay, ma'am. That you. Now, what is NBFC topic? NBFC is basically, that is a non-banking financial company. It is basically, that is defined in Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, okay, and registered with the Reserve Bank. Okay, this NBFC registered with the Reserve Bank, to the extent not excluded under the scheme, but does not include. So NBFC does not include what? CIC, that is core investment company. Okay, infrastructure debt fund, non-banking financial company, that will not include under this one. Non-banking financial company, IFC, that is infrastructure finance company. So these things will not include in the NBFC. Okay, so you have to learn this term. This is important. Okay, because this term is important, that it does not include what? It does not include this one. Okay, this is important. Next, what is regulated entity? So we have just learned the various term of regulated entity. So it is basically a bank, non-banking financial company, or a system participant as defined under the scheme, or any other entity that is specified by the Reserve Bank of India from time to time. So regulated entities, these personalities, because see, the basic work of ombudsman is, suppose if the bank is not listening the complaint of the customer, so the customer have a right to approach to the ombudsman. So these are the regulated entity. The work of regulated entity is to just give the perfect service to the customer so that they will not complain. Okay, so this is the basic purpose. Okay, this is the basic purpose. What is deficiency in service? Deficiency in service means shortcoming or an inadequacy in any financial service which regulated entity is required to provide. Exactly. Deficiency means whatever the work of regulated entity, if they are not doing their work, that is called deficiency in service. A very simple term. A very simple term. Because when the customers see that this bank is doing the deficiencies, so in that case they will not involve. That's it. Okay, so I think this term is clear, deficiency service. Okay, now what is settlement? See, the main focus of ombudsman in this complaint is to settlement and compromise the matter, right? Now, so settlement means an agreement reached by the parties to the complaint by facilitation and conciliation or mediation. It means, class C, the ombudsman will give justice in the way of facilitation, conciliation or mediation. These are the method of ADR, alternate dispute resolution. Hello Devashi sir. Class, do not forget to like the session. So what I have told you, if ombudsman want to settle the dispute now, so they will try to settle the dispute through facilitation, conciliation, mediation, and these three things are the substitute of court. It means court is there, but court, it means you have to take so much pressure, technicalities are so much there, we have to pay the fees, so it means it will, court will take so much long time, but this one not. What is system participant? System participant means person other than Reserve Bank and the system provider. Okay, system provider. What is system provider? It means include a person who operate an unauthorized payment system as defined in this. That is called system provider. See, Reserve Bank, that is Reserve Bank of India, that is constituted under this act. This is called Reserve Bank of India. Got it, class? So these are the important terms under the Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021. That's it. Okay. Now, the next term is class Limitation Act. So what exactly the Limitation Act? Limitation Act is nothing but, suppose I'm giving you one example. X and Y is doing contract. Okay. In that case, suppose Y breached the contract. Y breached the contract. Now in that case, class, X have a right to file the case, exactly, because Y has breached the contract. So X can file the case. X have a time of 3 years. Within 3 years, X can file the case on Y person. So what exactly this is? This is called limitation. So in every 3 things, in every, first of all, suit, in every suit, in every appeal, and in every application, there is a limitation period. There is a limitation period. So you have to learn these 3 terms. Suit, appeal, and application. Suit, appeal, and application. So in these 3 terms, this is there. Okay, so Limitation Act apply to the suit, appeal, and application. And all the 3 terms are different. All the 3 terms are different. What is suit? Suit means simply any case. Appeal, as we know that suppose in DRT to DRAT, we have an option to file the appeal within 30 days. So this is called appeal. And application, any document which is filed by the person. So for that thing also, we have a limitation period. You cannot file by your own discretion power. No. The law have given you the particular and the fixed year. So in that year and the fixed days, you have to file the case. So this is important. Okay. Now, what is applicant? Applicant is basically petitioner. What is petitioner? Petitioner means a person who have authority to file the case. Petitioner is a person who have authority to file the case. Second, any person from or through whom an applicant derive his right to apply. Derive his right to apply. Third, any person whose estate is represented by the applicant as executor. It means the applicant can be executor, administrator, or other representative. Okay, and any person from whom an applicant derive his right to apply, and the petitioner. So applicant is different. Applicant is basically this one. What is application? Application means includes a petition. It means the definition of application is not given. The definition of application, it includes a petition. And what is petition? Suppose Nikita ma'am want to file the case. So now Nikita ma'am want to file a petition. This is called this one. Bill of exchange includes hundi and exchange check. This is very important. That can become in your question form. That can be class come in the question form. That what is bill of exchange under the Limitation Act? So bill of exchange is nothing but a hundi and a check. See? What is bond? It's include any instrument whereby a person oblige himself to pay money to the another on condition that obligation shall be void if specified act is performed and not performed. So what is bond? Bond is basically any document. First of all, understand bond is basically a document. Okay, it is the document. Instrument means document where a person oblige himself. Oblige means his duty. A person duty is to pay money to the another on the condition that the obligation shall be void if the specified act is not performed. Just like, when any person is, I'm just giving you a best example of the bond. Suppose if X person is in the jail, okay, and the bail order come from the court. So if X want a bail, so in that case X have to deposit the money. If he deposit the money, then only he can get the bail. So same thing, this is bond. So bond is also a kind of instrument whereby a person oblige himself. It is the duty of person to pay money to the another on the condition that obligation shall be void if the specified act is not performed. It means you have to perform your act that is written in the bond. That is written in the bond. Next, what is period of limitation? Period of limitation is basically for any suit appeal application. It means that will apply to the suit appeal application. Prescribed period means the period of limitation computed. It means exact within what days we have to file the case. What is promissory note? It means any instrument whereby maker engages absolutely to pay specified sum of money to another at the time limited or demand or at sight. This is promissory note that is also given in the Negotiable Instrument Act. And what is suit? Suit means suit. This is important class. That can become in the question that suit. What is suit? Suit means which is not appeal and application. Which is not appeal and application, that is called suit. What is written in the last one? See, suit does not include appeal or application. That's it. Okay, class. So today is 25. Okay, today is 25. So my target is to complete your definition terms in the. My target is to just complete the definition terms till 31st of May. Then after, from the 1st June, we are going to start the question series. Okay. We are going to start the question series, which is very, very much important. So guys, if you want to enroll in this batch, you have to use the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount. Okay. And if you are new in this session, you can also enroll in the CAIIB ka Mahapack by applying the coupon code Y391. So that's all for today's class. Have a nice day. Okay, and how to enroll in the CAIIB ka Mahapack? Simply, the process is very simple. Click on all courses, JAIIB, CAIIB 2023, and this is your Power Pack revision batch. If you want to purchase the Power Pack revision batch, use the code Y391. Done? And if you want to enroll in the CAIIB November batch, so this is your November batch. You can enroll in the CAIIB Mahapack because DV is going on, and this is the new batch of your CAIIB, which is of your November session. So thank you so much for coming the session. Thank you so much.